got struck by knowledge of self. It gave me super scientific powers. Now I run through the ghetto, battling my arch nemesis, Mr. Ignorance. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day will come. I'm hot on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly hatred, jealousy, and envy. They attack me, they think they got me, but I use my super science and knocks over that building. At me, I dip, do a backflip, then I in the heart with bookmarks. Ignorance hates when I drop it, but no matter what he do, he can't stop the profit.
Yo, Prophet, come here real quick. Yo, I just saw Ignorance downtown. Let me put you on.
Word, he down there bugging. He got them ill and out.
Let's continue the saga, mad drama. I met this chick, she said she knew where Ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had... I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but Ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th senses danger. I turn around this anger, and he brought a marble along. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp pain in my neck, now I can't see on my hem. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna...
And get ready, everyone. All-Star action is coming your way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
That was wicked there, Kevin, because he had to go against his body. He went through his leg, and he kind of went counterclockwise.
Second up, looking to make some noise with his foot.
Lost the orange on that one. Lost the orange on that one.
So it's Terrence Ross ready to go. All right, Clark.
Here we go. Good effort, but just came up short. Just came up short on the execution there, Kevin.
Brutal.
Yeah, slipped loose. Yeah, that was a hard one to watch.
So far, some solid dunks, Clark. Nothing, though, that's really taken our collective breath away.
Yeah, nothing's got my heart thumping or me ready to go crazy. I'm still waiting for that one kind of dunk to show up here.
It's not like watching you when you play. My heart stopped. I was... What do we got going on here, Clark?
Absolutely flying. And look how far that ball was back, Kevin.
Gordon's got it close, so it'll be Aaron Gordon here. Here's one of our faves right here.
Just took it right off his head almost. And then, did he go through his legs? Did he go through his legs after he took it off his prop's head?
He jumped over the guy.
Oh, he jumped over. It was actually in one motion. In one motion, as he jumped over him, he was so high, he was able to take the ball off of his head through his legs. That's what he did. Wow. Wow.
Okay, he was second up. Now his second dunk of the night.
The toss was off the mark.
Not that time.
Yeah, he's falling away from the basket, which is tough. So it's Terrence Ross ready to go.
just fell short. This came up short.
Oh.
Just did not
What
quite.
finishing our second cycle through the dunkers. He's back for more. Gordon's got a neck-and-neck race here. Two guys ahead of the pack.
They've been the best so far.
So it'll be Aaron Gordon here. And we're... Nice timing. That's about all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Nice timing.
Head at the rim. Good elevation, too.
I do like that little touch there.
Yeah, I like the misdirection.
Yeah. Final dunk for him. Third from last of the night. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, disaster.
Yeah.
And so we'll see John. Ross, second from... All right, Clark. Uh-oh. Clanged that one off the iron.
Yeah.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the... Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one... And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop who would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace a guru?
Word? That's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo, Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So,
I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of three. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go!
talk to him.
Who stepped up in this rap game and saying acting fool?
Me and Preem, both names go together. Lot of frontin' like they ill.
Word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And on one of the epic nights in the NBA, welcome one and all to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. All-Star Game a lot, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your name. You've watched it a lot as well.
And I'm fixing to watch another one. Tonight, it'll be the West All-Stars up against the East All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. And how much fun is this? The All-Star Game officially upon us, typically a high-scoring, fast-breaking affair. Shaq, any reason to think it's going to be anything different this time around?
Well, there are no more Dikembe Mutombos.
Oh, that was very impressive.
Thank you, Ernie.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Marc Gasol is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, and you know, Melo voted into the All-Star game last year, played in front of the home crowd in New York. In a lot of ways, what must have been a dream come true for him.
Anthony missing again.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
For Carmelo, I'm sure he wished he had a better performance in that All-Star game. Clark 6 of 20 from the field.
Yeah, I think he was probably forcing the issue a bit, playing in New York in front of the home fans. I think he'll look to redeem himself here.
Lowry kicks to Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And if you remember last year, I mean, no star shined brighter in this game than Russell Westbrook. How about 41 points, just one off Wilt Chamberlain's all-time record. And I'd say Russell was a very deserving MVP.
That All-Star game scoring record of Wilt Chamberlain, which Westbrook came so close to breaking last year, has now, Greg, been on the books for over 50 years.
Unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, when Westbrook had that 27 points at halftime, I thought for sure that record was going to go down.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Marc Gasol. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's stolen by DeRozan. The drive by James, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And guys, you know, we've had some All-Star game shootouts over the years, but really nothing compares to what we saw last year. The teams combined for 321 points. That's just mind-boggling.
Here's James following the basket by Steph.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
In the corner, it's James. Lowry kicks to Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And, you know, this game, in a lot of ways, guys, has belonged to the Western Conference the entire decade. I mean, and last year they got the job done again. So although it did come down to the wire, the end result still was Western Conference dominance.
And here's Lowry. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Lowry drives in, and that one's good. Lowry's got his first basket of the night.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
A big group substitution here for the East. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony. Paul George comes in for LeBron. Wade, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Thomas subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The West also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gasol. Durant comes in for Leonard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Curry. And although victory for the Western Conference has been a theme in the All-Star game recently, another train break that was repeated last year was the East digging a big hole for itself. And you and I were talking about this, digging that hole for themselves early in the game and then mounting a huge comeback.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the East came back from 20 points down in the first half to tie it up in the fourth quarter. But once again, the comeback bid failed to come to fruition.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
I talked to Coach about All-Star Weekend, and he said it's been a blast hanging out with everyone in the NBA. Coach said, usually I'm staying up late and scheming ways to shut one guy down or take apart a defense. It's nice to have a breather and just have a little bit of fun. We couldn't agree more.
All right, Doris, thanks. The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And count it, the shot. Is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And what a show Russell Westbrook put on a year ago at the All-Star game. I mean, you could tell early on that he was looking to take over and leave his mark. It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
And the basket good. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Poked away. Here's Thomas. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the